Fuck, I forgot that was my subscriber alert XD. May end up changing it tbh cause the reason we set it to that was due to someone who's no longer allowed in the community. Hi. Hello.
Hello. One second. Let me remove my co-front. Where is that? There it is. Okay. Anyway. Let's have it like that. Pulakarate. Aspasis. I just said that wrong. My brain just... I don't know what it's doing. Pulakarate. Aspazista es Omicron Noctos. Many greetings and welcome to the Mists of Night. Turn my light off. There we go. Had a light on, I didn't blink. Okay. Because I needed it to do a thing. Excuse me as I make a lot of random noises. But if anyone's new here, I'm Magnus Nukter. A little bit about us is we're an ADHD dissociative system that loves horror, fantasy, paganism, and storytelling. Road Redeem, the Chef's Choice Trivia. God. I know I like having the trivia redeems, but I always kind of am like going through my mental like files, like trying to think of what's a cool fact. I love how I'm putting such fucking intense thought into this. Hey, Drag!
Hello.
So I want to redeem Chef's Choice, but I haven't figured out what fact I want to give.
Oh.
Rip. I guess this is kind of ties into my VTuber lore too. In ancient Greek, the butterflies were associated with the soul. Specifically, butterflies were believed to be the souls of the dead, or a representation of the souls of the dead. And the word for soul is also the same word for butterfly, suke, or psuke, technically, because it has a psi, which is technically PS, but it's sometimes hard to pronounce. But it's psuke, and that's also why My mix-it-up bot is called Suke Mist. Or Suke Nukter. Bleh. Mists are also associated with my lore. Hence why my name is literally means Mists of Night. You-do-do. But ye. Let's go to the gaming overlay. Now shoot. Where's this here? Should pull up. Why are you so big? Yeah, I think that's it. And I should stream on Discord.
Yeah, probably. Excuse me.
And there's the music on. There we go. For once, my computer didn't decide to fight me on this.
Yeah, it really liked doing that, didn't it?
It does. I think we want load.
Oh.
You went out for a few errands today, but mostly you hung out around home. It was a good chance for a little out-of-season spring cleaning. All day you kept an eye out for Casper and his attempts to take your soul, but there was nothing. No strange fires, or collapsing elevators, or brakes cut on the bus. Today, for the first time in a long time, nothing strange happened to you. And for some reason, it felt weirder than if something had. Look at the kitty!
Pretty kitty.
I love how its name is the same as my cat, too.
Lucky.
Yeah, my cat's named Lucky, and he's a baby. Tell Lucky a joke. Lucky seems to be doing well today. You sit down on the bed next to him and think towards the future. If you ever manage to afford a house with the market looking like it is, you want more cats. What's better than one cat? 2 or 3? Yes.
1,000.
I live with 2 cats and we're thinking of getting me a cat. So we're thinking of adding a 3rd. Specifically because I've been wanting to get like a ESA cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. For now, you enjoy Lucky's company immensely. You hope that, Grim Reaper and Strange Soul notwithstanding, you have many fun times ahead of you together. Yeah, Lucky a joke. What's a cat's favorite dessert? Dessert, you ask Lucky. Lucky doesn't reply, but you know he can't wait for the punchline! Mice cream! Lucky doesn't laugh. In fact, you think Lucky looks to be judging you heavily. Well, you enjoyed the joke at least. I should crack my door open so the cats
Lucky.
can come in.
Lucky is on my wavelength.
I'll keep the door cracked so the cats can get in if they want.
Mm.
More than likely.
Yeah, Lucky was on my wavelength with that one.
What was the last thing he said again? I literally read it out and then immediately forgot it.
The punchline was mice cream.
Yes.
I would be judging too. Good boy, Lucky.
Okay, that was the sentence on judging. Okay. I do actually remember that then. My memory's just being fucky.
Memory go burr.
Yeah, it doesn't help I'm currently trying to change meds, so... ADHD full force. Sitting on your bed, you have a perfect view of a certain bouquet of yellow flowers that was given to you yesterday. Given to you by the Grim Reaper of all people. The thought makes you somewhat giddy. Who could have guessed that strange hulking weirdo could be such a romantic? Though you'd never received flowers before, you have given them to someone else. Crush when you were 10. You have always thought of flowers as a special thing. A simple thing, but still special. I have a habit of buying people flowers randomly, just because I like them. Like, it's not unheard of for me to be at the store, and if I have, like, say, 20 extra bucks, just grabbing a bouquet and then bringing them home randomly.
You're wild.
I do it all the time, or sometimes I'll just randomly get my mom flowers. Like, I don't know why, I guess it's kind of a nice way to show, like, hey, I saw these and thought of you.
Then I will stay away so you can save those $20.
Oh, fuck you.
Fuck you.
You wanna.
When, where, how hard.
And you felt very special when you looked at the flowers Casper bought you yesterday. Aww.
So
Ooh, on the
precious.
bookshelf. Pick a new book to read. Dear Diaries, today I found a huge bug. It was so cool it had wings and legs but no arms. Or maybe they were all arms and it... or maybe they were all arms and it had no legs. I don't know. Ah, I did not mean to hit that. What I do know is that it was the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Anyways, something wicked cool happened at school. I was climbing this tree. We call it the tree, by the way. But I don't think that's its actual name, but I don't know. I haven't asked. And I was really high up. And I fell. I fell so far, I thought I was going to die. And I got in so much trouble. LMAO. The teachers kept saying I could have broken my leg or my back or something. And I was lucky I just got a scratch. What my teachers don't know is that I am totally... indestructible. They couldn't spell it. Nothing can kill me. Anyways, that's all that's been happening. I gotta go play now. Ball. Magnus. Oh no, it's bye.
Ball!
Shut up. The text made it look like ball, not bye.
That's funny. I love how it showed you had no confidence in yourself the second try, and then you went again, started the same thing. INDE, indestructible. This game's funny.
Only Reapers. Feeling a little catty today.
My, now that is a treat.
Whoops, I seem to drop something on the floor. Thanks for picking it up for me. Oh no, don't lift my shirt!
Oh, this is lovely.
I love this! Music. Oh. This does have so much good music.
Yeah, I can vibe to this.
Oh, they have some pretty ass wallpapers too.
I know. So gorgeous.
This one. Oh, he's wearing a harness.
So adorable. There we go.
I actually go with this one. It's actually kind of cool. Gallery.
Okay, I kind of want this one.
Huh?
I kind of want his jacket.
Dang.
It's not my style. It's not my style. But I just want it now. It's so comfortable.
Oh, this is adorable. Oh. Oh, he's drunk, kinda, so why does this make me think Asterion?
Because vampire.
Probably. Oh,
Albino.
that is a cool-ass picture.
Potential to be a goose. Nar, my pepperoni.
Oh, and some of these are the CGs you can encounter in the game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this scene. It's been so long. Because he does show up outside your window and give you flowers.
Yeah.
And blushing the whole time.
Yeah, it was a wonderful bit of voice acting for myself. I loved it.
Oh gods, I hope I remember to archive it. I actually bought into the, they did a Kickstarter to fund a DLC for the game. I entered the Kickstarter.
I knew you would.
Yeah, I did the tier that you also get the art book, so it's gonna be cool.
Oh.
I think it's a digital, I'm pretty sure it's a digital art book, but it's still gonna be really cool.
It's still an art book.
Mm-hmm. These flowers are beautiful, Graham. Ah, I guess I should call you Casper. I do want to see. Did I ever publish those? Yeah, I did. The last one was I published apparently 2 months ago. Which I need to go through my YouTube like drafts and publish a shit ton of my VODs. Cause I have a ton I haven't published yet. I just every once in a while go through and just publish all of them at once. Because I do not have like a system in place yet to do it regularly, and I'm too ADHD to put one in place.
That's hilarious. Call me whatever you wish to.
You really know how to sweep me off my feet. They're really pretty.
Good. I am glad that they are appreciated. The struggle was worth it.
The struggle? You don't have any florists near you?
These aren't from a florist. And no, there are no florists here.
Then where are they from?
The yard of some other mortal. For such a frail woman, she gave quite a chase.
You stole these from an old lady?
Well, I never said she was old. But yes, she was. Her walking stick packed quite a punch. Oh, I love this, man.
Same!
Is it stealing if it was hanging over the other side of the fence?
Legally, I think yes.
Legalities mean nothing to me. I am above such things. She had plenty anyway. They're in much better hands now.
I mean... Haven't you seen my plant during our calls? Right near my bed.
Your camera doesn't point at your bed, mortal. I can't say I would mind if it did point that way, though. Simply for research purposes, maybe.
And what research purposes would they be?
Important Reaper ones.
I love looking at the little ads that appear here, like, freaking cooking with cat boys.
I didn't even notice that!
Yeah, these are actually apparently some people play, some of these are made by the same developer as this game, but others of these are apparently made, like people will pay to have their game put as like an advertisement in this.
Oh, that's
wild. Yeah, it's actually one of the Kickstarter tiers is to have, your game put in here. As
honestly,
a little ad.
That's freaking amazing. I applaud them. Now, about cooking with cat boys.
Did you say your line?
Yeah.
Which are... I need to stop hitting the button on accident.
It is crucial we understand our targets in ways they won't expect. Comprehensive soul harvesting strategies and all that.
Got one check thing. Ah, fuck. I can't not kiss him. The fuck?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what was distracting you.
What have you learned about me so far?
Huh? You want me to go into that now?
You wouldn't lie about seeing my bed for research purposes, would you?
Of course not. I cannot lie, after all. You like your pet very much. You get a dorky look on your face when you tease me. Your favorite color is black, and you are quite captivating. You joke about getting married as if it were nothing. You're funny, as well as so annoying I cannot even put it into words. Not only that, but you're smart and talented, hardworking, and...
Why did I just now remember that I forgot to switch the wash over to the dryer?
horrible timing as always. Quick ad break.
Yeah, I'll do it here in a little bit. Nicest thing anyone's ever said about me.
I was not trying to be nice.
What the fuck? Help her! Die painfully or die stinky! What the fuck?
Die stinky.
Oh, I need to keep it down. I keep laughing really fucking loud.
I was trying to be honest. Learning all of that is part of being a Reaper, of course. Yes, a very important part, probably.
Do not tell your wife about this. Sure it is.
Anyway, this is all beside the point.
Wait, premium enhancements?
10 out of 10, Advisor 69. Glorious.
I have questions.
So do I. But no, I haven't seen your plant by the bed.
You have no idea how tempted I am to click on some of these ads to see where the fuck they lead me.
Do it later because you're the one with the access right now, and I'm very interested.
It's not looking very alive. I'm not holding out hopes for the flower's survival.
They've already been cut from their source, so they won't last forever. I'll just get more for you if they shrivel up.
What, and the next day before you're meant to take my soul?
Ah. Yes.
Why would you do that for me?
Doesn't need to be a reason. I simply feel like it.
No, I suppose not.
Good. I enjoyed seeing your expression when I presented them to you.
I'm caught between if I want to pin him down or have him pin me down.
Why not both?
I think I accept both.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a drag out for y'all, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just double check.
I do not usually do good things, nor did I understand why someone would. Perhaps now I understand it to some degree.
Whoops, he burnt down your house.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, that's what it says. Whoops, he burned down your house.
These ads are getting out of pocket.
I'm pretty sure that's the wrong form of burn. Because I'm pretty sure that should be burned, not burnt.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love how I just started correcting fucking grammar. Just out of fucking nowhere.
Well, I mean, I want to double check that because I don't know. I hear it burnt in my head, but it doesn't sound.
Burned would be the past tense of it. Like, he burned down your house. It is burnt is like a adjective, I think. Like, the toast is burnt. So they use an adjective in the place of a past tense verb.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah. I think that's what... Burnt might be a different word, but I think it's... An adjective is usually a describing word, right? I think so, yeah. So I'm assuming an adjective, but I don't know my articles of language very well. I know nouns, verbs...
I don't know. Language is a human construct.
Just gonna go hop in Rhodes chat to fucking ask him questions.
No, you want to know what'd be funnier?
Huh.
What if you just dragged him in and be like, Road, we need your assistance, so we emergency summoned you?
Well,
that would be
he's streaming too, but I was just thinking it'd be hilarious just to fucking randomly just hop fucking in and just be like, hey, question! Just fucking jump scare the fuck out of him.
You do you.
Should I?
I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm just saying it's an option.
I will be... Well, y'all won't see me God, but Drake's gonna see me God for a few seconds.
Bye-bye.
It's too late. I would say if, like, I would say, okay, now hear me out.
Well,
If
the
there
new
are
tears also just fucking hopped in. Grab your fucking PNG. God damn y'all.
No, I just have a question.
Yes.
Would burnt, like burnt toast, be an adjective? What kind of language would that be?
Burnt is the adjective. Toast is the noun.
Thank you, because we were trying to discuss whether it'd be burned or burnt. And I'm pretty sure burnt was the adjective.
Burned and burnt, both of them are considered standard forms of the past tense adjective.
Those are
for
synonyms.
Burn.
I always heard
They are
burned
not
was
synonyms. They are two different. They are two different standardizations on the past tense of burn. Burned is more common in the U.S.
One has been burned.
Is more common in the U.K.
I always
The other
heard
has been
burned
burned
as the past tense verb, and then burnt as the adjective.
Whenever I've said
Man,
burnt,
I hate specifics.
I've always gotten very scolded by teachers.
Anyway, I'm going back to drag. Yeah.
Have fun.
I love that he just hopped in here to be like, okay, like for the linguistic bit. But
yeah,
no, another
I just wanted
example
to
of that
also
is
jump
actually
scare
spelled.
you.
Another example of that is actually spelled and spelt, which again goes back to the whole two forms of standardization, one more prominent in the US, one more prominent in the UK.
Your face is
Yeah, I just always heard the, like, when it ends with a T, it's usually the adjective form.
Nah,
ED,
I at
I've
least
always
never
heard.
learned that. I
That's-
learned those as like two standardizations based on culture.
Yeah, that's the context I've always seen them used. I was never formally taught it, but I've never seen burnt used as a past tense verb I've only ever seen it used that way as an adjective, and I've only ever seen burned used as a past tense verb. Same thing with spelled, and spelt. I've always heard spelt used in the adjective.
I
hate grammar class.
Anyway.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, what a lovely bonfire.
Kumbaya.
I'm back.
That was entertaining to see.
It was hilarious. Rhoda's just like, oh, you're here. But yeah, there was our random drop in to fuck with Road.
That was beautiful.
Maybe I should just make this a thing that sometimes when we're co-streaming, just randomly pop in and scare the shit out of him.
Oh.
And he never knows when it's gonna happen.
That'd be great, honestly.
Just hop in, boo, and then leave. So, I'm just wondering something. Are you feeling okay today?
Why wouldn't I be feeling okay?
Just acting very...
flirtatious? If so, then I am being successful in my endeavor.
Well, yes.
I have read that flirting is a human custom.
A custom?
Indeed. To flirt with another is to show them that they are of significance to yourself.
No, it's to show you want to date them or fuck them.
Or you would like them to be of significance to yourself.
Okay, that fits better. So, I'm of significance to you.
You are what I hunt most greatly over everything else. I would say that makes you significant. My research into various flirting methods say that anyways.
You've researched flirting methods. Oh yeah, by the way, the ones with the stars, because the reason I have access to those is because I bought the DLC. There's already a DLC I bought. Yeah, I liked it, and the DLC also gave you more like clothing options and stuff, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put in like the $5 to get this DLC, because fuck it. And bought it. Like, the very first time I started playing the game, I bought it.
I never would have imagined that that was DLC. That's crazy.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it was actually the first time I'm pretty sure you were there for that first playthrough. So that was, very start of stream, I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go buy this DLC and bought it. Like, not even 10 minutes into stream.
Yeah, I was a little late to the stream.
Ah.
Yeah.
Do you like me then, Casper?
Like you. You are insufferable. You're annoying and aggravating, and you make fun of me all the time.
Sequel assassins in your area.
What reason would there be to like you?
And I bet you still like me.
I shall neither deny nor confirm your suspicions.
You know, that's really an answer itself.
I love this ad. We are fucking under attack!
That's what I've been looking at this entire time! It doesn't hope it's a pretty boy who's depicted.
Like, you gave him the most American military sentence of all time. You could have picked anything, but you're just like, we are fucking under attack. Okay. Oh, I love these ads. This is amazing.
But fine, keep your secrets.
Truly, you are ever so considerate.
Thank you for noticing.
That was sarcasm.
Really? Wow. I never would have guessed. But let's not look past the fact that you are actually researching this.
It really isn't that interesting.
But it really is. I've never known people to research how to flirt with someone. Excuse me? I know multiple people who've done that. Myself included. Maybe it's just the autism in us. Did I just call myself out on that? I mostly did it because people keep accusing me of flirting when I'm not. And I was like, what the fuck are people accusing me of?
I love how I just let you go down that rabbit hole. And you found every single answer while I was taking my drink of water.
Yes. Excuse me, I am currently unmedicated.
Hilarious.
So my
That's
ADHD is...
hilarious.
It's weird, because whenever, like, well, I'm not as bad when I'm normally off my ADHD meds, but, like, for the week or two after stopping them, like, it's like my ADHD gets, like, 10 times worse, and then goes back to its normal levels. But I guess it's because I'm not in the habit of having to regulate the ADHD that I just...
It's because your ADHD was on a leash, and now you just pulled the pin, and it's free.
Yes!
It's gotta burn out its energy now that it's unrestrained.
Well, hopefully tomorrow I will have new meds. Because I am currently off of them because I'm wanting to change my meds, because the side effects of this one fucking suck. I've almost fainted like twice due to overheating because of how extremely prone it makes me to overheating. And it also makes me sweat like a fucking... Makes me sweat so fucking much, and it's so uncomfortable constantly.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, if you're sweating, you're losing weight too, so...
Water weight.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily... That doesn't really do anything in the long run. Okay, I was gonna say, if anything, losing water weight like that tends to mostly damage your kidneys.
That's fine.
And considering I already have a family member who just had to have a transplant, I don't want to damage my kidneys.
Says the devotee of Dionysos.
That's your liver, honey, not your kidneys. And I also drink a shit ton of water when I'm drinking alcohol. So my kidneys are fine. It's my liver that might get fucked. But yeah, I drink a shit ton of water,
I'm just saying, like, liver transplants are a thing as well, so...
Well, I'm more worried about the kidneys,
poison.
considering it was an immune condition that destroyed my family members in the first place. It's not technically... I don't think it's considered genetic, but that doesn't mean it doesn't increase my likelihood of having it. Because a lot of autoimmune conditions, we actually don't know what causes them fully. Like, there might be a genetic factor, but there's also environmental factors, and it gets complicated.
Yeah.
But I want to reduce chances, and I've already dealt with kidney stones, and oh my god, that hurts. I thought I was dying. I was unsure if I was dying or if I had appendicitis, but I knew it was one or the other. Turned out it was just a kidney stone. End up actually... it's not as bad as it could have been that time. The extreme pain was a kidney stone passing through what's called the ureter, which is the thing, essentially, what do I want to call that? What connects your kidneys to your bladder? It's called the ureter, and when a kidney stone passes through that, it's a small area, and when it passes through, oh my god, that shit hurts. and it's like nondescript general lower back pain, and it felt like I was gonna puke. I was so nauseous from the pain.
Damn.
And I waited like 6 to 8 hours before finally deciding to cave and go to the hospital. Because I have a really high pain tolerance. And I was like, eh. And then I was like, okay, I'm literally dying. I should probably go to the hospital now. And then, to make it worse, in the waiting room, the pain went away. So then I was just sitting there perfectly fine, like, fuck. I can't leave now. I need to know what the fuck that was. But now I feel so bad for wasting the ER's time. And then had to go back like, well, I was in excruciating agony, but I'm doing fine now. But for some reason I had intense lower back pain like an hour ago.
That's wild.
Yeah. Which they were the ones who told me they did like a scan and they were like, yeah, it was a kidney stone. And I was like, oh, fuck. I've never had a kidney stone before. Now I know what it feels like, and it does not feel good. And that was mine was a really tiny kidney stone. Like, it was nothing compared to what most people get.
Oh, fuck.
I can't imagine what it'd be like to have one that's the size that needs, like, surgery. That has to hurt so fucking bad. Even just, like, a normal one probably hurts really bad.
Ah, damn it.
You good?
You get those times where your nose feels like it's gonna sneeze, but then you just get edged to hell.
Oh,
and then
fuck,
you
I
don't?
hate that.
Bruh. Oh, that sucked. Ah, okay. As you are well aware of, I am not people.
So I'm just wondering something. No, you certainly are not. What? Did I just see things, or... I swear it said I was just wondering something for a split second.
I think you're tripping balls, because that was not on the prompt at all. I know that was something earlier. That was an earlier prompt.
The fuck just happened?
Your brain imagined the past, I guess. Your ADHD is so powerful, it's traveling to the past and bringing it to the present.
But that is not the point I am making right now. Shut up.
Nar. I am a practical person. If I'm to put my valuable time into something, then why wouldn't I ensure the best results?
And the best results of your flirting would be... a date? Dating?
Grim Reaper cannot date a mortal. The best result would be that I take your soul and move on with my life.
Oh, there's the Cooking with Catboys ad again.
Meow.
I do want to see what this game is, though.
I'm so curious. Imagine it's just a Diner Dash game with anime boy graphics.
I'm adding it to my wish list. It's a modern fantasy BL visual novel following a young man's journey into a parallel world to recover the past he's lost and find his missing family alongside 3 attractive romance options. Micah Riley delves into the unknown. Oh, and it's not released yet. It's gonna be released sometime soon, I think.
Ooh, nice. Me gusta.
Yeah, because there's a demo, and it says planned release date to be announced.
Yay!
Oh, one of the other
game
games they advertise here is also theirs, I think.
Mm.
Okay, I'm gonna add it to my wish list too. I think that's a normal, not BL one. It looks cool. Oh, it doesn't actually tell you. Oh, apparently it is actually another BL. Hell yeah.
Oh?
I'm not fucking disappointed.
Yeah, you're gonna need to send me links to those.
I just added them all to my wish list if you want to go take a look. But yeah, they seem to be, yeah.
Ooh, nice.
On Steam. They seem to be all BL, like all of them that studio does. And I'm like, fuck yeah. I'm always excited to find another BL studio I could get invested in. I don't know why I like BL so much specifically. You'd think I like romance in general, but like, straight romance I get fucking annoyed with so fucking quick. Like, if
you needed to have a certain level of gay.
Yes, like, I have a hard time finding GL, though. Like, actual good, like, girls love kind of shit. So, I tend to end up only with BL, but I also like, girls love, or like, ones that focus on, like, a lesbian couple. I would love to find more, but currently, it's easier finding good BL than there is GL. Unfortunately, because you get... I guess I kind of like a certain level of nudity, and a lot of the GL I've found kind of either goes way too hard on it, like it's very clearly meant for a male audience, or it goes, like, way too little of it, where it's, like, pure, like, almost best friends kind of shit. Like, yeah, they're dating, but they act more like best friends and couples. So it either goes way too hard on the romance or way too hard on the other. And I don't like either. So yeah. Some of it, I have read some GL that's really fucking sweet though. Like I read one, it was about a relationship between, I think it was a monster girl and someone who was blind. Yeah, it was so fucking adorable. Is that the result you want?
I cannot say. I know what the best result for me is, and yet I find myself hard-pressed to choose.
I want, like, these all. I want them all. So I think some of these I might actually need to play on a site that allows nudity.
Yeah.
Some of these look so fucking good. Yep. I love the name of the studio, though. It's Cats on a Lily Pad. That's the name of their studio.
Aww.
It's adorable.
It is confusing. You have made me confused. Maybe all of your teasing has gone to my head.
You like it that much, huh? I don't mind continuing it. I can hear cat coming out. Pretty sure it's cat, not Lusteria. My little kitten.
That is not necessary. I never said I liked it. Just that it confused me. No one has ever treated me like you do.
Is that a good thing, though?
I am unsure. I think I may combust on the spot if someone else spoke to me the way you do. So perhaps it is a good thing that you are unique in that regard.
Well, even if you were only flirting with me to get my soul. Can't say that I mind all that much. Flirt away, 07.
07? What is an 07?
It's a salute, doofus. Oh, I get it now!
Oh, you didn't know that?
No! I was like, what the fuck is an 07?
I just went along with it because I thought you knew.
No!
Ah, that's funny. I have never seen this salute. Perhaps I shall adopt it. I have come up with another. No!
No, no! This one is a wave!
He's so innocent. This one is a wave.
Really groundbreaking stuff. By the way, won't you get in trouble?
For flirting. Well, that is not allowed, of course.
No, for telling me classified information.
Enlighten me. What classified information have I shared with you?
Casper.
Yes.
You said your name was highly classified. Not for mortal ears, right?
Ah, that. Maybe some rules are worth breaking. Hearing you call me grim in person made me feel cringe.
Who taught you that word?
I am down with the internet lingo, Magnus. I know about cringe, pog, riz. I've even heard more of this baby girl.
Just saying things like that is just incorrect. Cease.
Your opinion has been noted and subsequently disregarded, Sunshine.
But seriously, your name was actually classified?
Correct. If anyone comes and asks about me, then it is best if you keep it quiet.
I doubt anyone will anyway. You're gonna have my soul by tomorrow, right?
Right. Always best to be cautious, anyway.
Totally not exploring the studio's other works.
No, that's exactly what you're doing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you mean? I knew you were going to be doing that.
The people who made this apparently made a Yuri too.
There it is.
Shut up! I found Yuri, god damn it! Oh god, I got way too loud. I get excited.
I can tell.
It's Yuri! It's hard fighting good Yuri! Amelie. Yeah, how happy I am to find a fucking Yuri. Anyway. Excuse me for getting distracted every 10 seconds.
Though you aren't the most cautious person. When ADHD is free!
Same.
You allowed a total stranger to install a messaging program on your computer. Then fell in love at first sight with his handsome face and charming personality.
If I let my guard down, the Reaper will steal me away.
I'm sure he'd see how troublesome you are and think twice. The gremlin laugh.
I wouldn't make the Reaper regret his choices. Maybe in a good way, though. This is what I was waiting for. Oh! Aw. What is this? Oh! May have slightly gotten spooked because I'm like, I've never logged into this. It's fucking itch.io.
That's funny.
And then he will have to admit to himself how much he likes that. How romantic.
Maybe he would give you back because you are too much of a handful for him.
No. Keep me. I think he likes to be kept on his toes. He'd have to keep me. Don't you think?
Well, in this hypothetical situation, I think you'll have to wait and see if he ever comes for you.
Yes.
Hopefully you have learned some patience, because it might take him a while. Now that we are both here, though, on a much more serious note, I must admit to you that, other than giving you flowers, I had another ulterior motive for my visit.
Oh?
Don't misunderstand, Magnus. I wanted to give you those flowers. I also wanted to test out a theory I had.
Alright, what was it then?
I was experiencing another bout of solar sickness yesterday. It was a less severe case, but still an awful experience.
Again? It's really a common thing for you Reapers, huh?
Actually, no. Well, it never used to be for me. I seem to be more susceptible lately. Which leads me to an important question. Why?
Did you find out why?
Let's do this over a call.
Wait, is it serious? Are you going to die? Please don't tell me you're dying. That's what you're gonna say, I'm not gonna answer.
I'm in hospice care.
Oh no.
I don't think I'm dying.
You're not really inspiring confidence right now.
No, listen. I swear, you mortals are so bad at listening. You, in particular.
Excuse me, sir.
We talked about this the other day. Think back on it. Do you remember? Vaguely will do. Do you remember how I felt the day after my sickness?
You were fine.
It made no sense. I thought it just a mere coincidence that after the linking of our minds, the symptoms disappeared. You jokingly claimed to be healing me with your presence. And then yesterday... That morning, I was ferrying souls across the life stream. And it was like... Hell, if they trace this conversation, the two of us may suffer for all of eternity.
At least we'd be suffering together.
You always look on the bright side of things, don't you? I picked the right flowers for you. Bright like a sunflower. Anyway, this is important.
You seem very stressed about this. Tell me, maybe I can help.
And answer the call, and we can discuss it. I like how they give you the option. Hey.
Speaking of ADHD, I'm now thinking of rearranging my desk.
Lamau.
Not like right this moment, but I think after stream I might. Because I think I might want my... So my desk is in almost like an L shape. I think I might want the little part that sticks out on the other side so I can use it for my mouse pad. Because right now my mouse pad stays on like the main part of the desk. But I wonder if I might want to switch that up a bit.
Who knows?
Yeah. Might do that just because I think I'd like my mouse pad being like slightly lower than it is. So that'd probably be handy. Oh yeah, Grim said hey. Hey, well...
Put it bluntly.
Yes?
I think it's because of you. Yeah, you're definitely causing it.
Me? What exactly is because of me?
The soul sickness I'm experiencing. I've gotten it much more since I've known you.
Don't you get that from souls? I'm alive.
Yes, it is from souls. Yet I've suffered from it regardless.
You're trying to say I'm doing this on purpose? I mean, not really trying to make you sick.
I am not saying you are the cause of the sickness. But I do think you are the cause of why I seem to be more susceptible to it.
What does that mean? So seeing me yesterday made you sick.
No, my soul was unbalanced before I came to you. I came to you to see if it would go away. Maybe you're just too radiant. I knew the nickname Sunshine fit you. That was my theory.
But it couldn't have.
But it did. Sunshine, it did.
I want to sit in his lap.
You didn't do it on purpose, then? Do you have any clue what you're doing?
No, I have no idea what you're even saying. What are you talking about?
It's your soul. You're giving it away, so to speak.
Huh? What? How?
Do you ever wish, mortal, feel something so strongly, want for something so badly? There are things I have been wanting for strongly the last few days. It is infuriating.
Things that matter, yes.
You said that your pet was ill yesterday, correct? And now they are fine, yes?
Yeah, perfectly normal. What are you getting at exactly?
I think you did it then as well. You're giving parts of yourself away. To your sick pet. To your plant. To me. Things you want to be healthy. Things you want to live.
Huh?
I think you're taking the taint away. Or maybe neutralizing it. I don't know. I got an even better look at your soul when I visited you. I understand the pulsing now. It's because you do not have a full soul.
I don't have a full soul? Is this going to, affect the fairing of my soul to the afterlife thing?
I have never seen a soul that is not full. So I cannot answer your question. But if you were to give it all away, well, I assume you would just simply cease to be.
Just like that and, nothing?
I will never forgive you. You, our time together. You are rather unforgettable. I think that fact will cause me much trouble in the future. So, maybe try to be careful. Don't wish too hard is all I'm saying.
Maybe I'm a new class of Reaper. One that doesn't get affected by the taint. Reaper 2.0. You can start bowing now.
I'm glad you're taking this seriously.
Maybe dark humor is how I cope with stuff. Very Reaper-like of me, huh?
I hate people that just barge into my room like that. Okay. Some Reapers are not miserable, like me,
I do know, you seem like a makes jokes when bad things happen kind of guy. But being serious for a moment.
You? Serious?
So fucking adorable, though.
Is that possible for you?
I swear, when I play this game now, I'm only gonna be able to hear its voice and your voice. I can be serious when I want to, yes. How can I not give away my entire soul?
I don't know. This is not a common thing to happen. In fact, it's so uncommon, I'd say you are the first.
Hey, I've always been a trendsetter. Go me! You won't even give me a tip.
I have no tips to give you. This is unprecedented. Just stop wishing and hoping to heal people. And we'll see what happens from there.
That's a tall order.
For a short person, I know.
Oh, fuck you!
Keep that magic healing for your pet, perhaps. I know you care deeply about the creature.
Of course, Lucky is my #1 priority. I suppose you are pretty high up there. Somehow you're climbing fast up my priority ladder, Casper.
I bet I am. Go on, tell me. Is it my charm, my looks, my fashion sense?
I was thinking your dumb personality. I love people I can tease!
You.
By the way, Casper, have you ever heard of Casper the Friendly Ghost?
Excuse me? The way you can jump from topic to topic is remarkable. You ought to be studied.
It's called ADHD, baby. Does this mean MC is ADHD too? Genuinely though, it's kind of funny because I get that comment a lot. I get comments like that I sometimes jump from serious topics way too fast. Or I give people emotional wish blast a lot.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm stressed, because my brain goes stressed, and it goes, okay, nope, let's do this. So I'll talk about something really traumatic and stressful, and then just 180 something really happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Too often. I just didn't know how to put it to words.
You're excused, so yes or no?
I have not heard of it. So I suppose the answer is no.
Really? Kinda have the vibe going for you.
A friendly ghost vibe? I am neither of those things. Oh, you really do. I doubt you and I could ever have a quiet moment.
You have your friendly moments. Sometimes. Occasionally. I'm not certain you aren't a ghost. You're awfully pale.
Well, I'm certain that I am not a ghost. Like I've said many times, you really do have a vivid imagination. Must you let it run so wild all the time?
Maybe you should try letting your imagination run wild for a change. Unwind. Let loose.
I don't need to let my imagination get the better of me for those things. I can unwind here in my own space. The bleb. He's so fucking adorable.
He is. Oh yeah? What do you do to unwind all by yourself, hmm?
Hells. Your mind is positively filthy, mortal. You ought to clean it up a bit.
No, thank
Up
you.
a little.
I like my mind how it is. I didn't even say anything! You're the one imagining dirty things, I think, naughty boy.
You are trouble. More trouble than I can deal with.
That I am. You don't mind, though. I'd even go as far as saying you enjoy it. And you can't even lie about it. Poor Casper.
You.
Look at the blush, though. I want to bury him in my tits.
Lamau.
My naughty little Casper.
You are a little shit. Gods, I did nothing to deserve this.
You can't get enough of me. I've got you wrapped around my finger now. You know, we've come a long way, huh? You seem less edgy than when we first met.
I was never edgy. I am death.
There it is. Still, you say stuff like that a lot less.
I am the same as always. Nothing has changed. Nope. Not my feelings or anything at all. I don't believe I've changed all that much.
Maybe it's because we're friends now.
I don't see you as a friend.
What bap you?
Why?
Said we weren't friends. I want a bap. Fuck you. I was kidding, of course, about us being friends. Totally. Yep, don't care at all. Who needs friends? I certainly don't. Not at all.
Wait a second.
What, my not friend Casper? Not like you were my only friend or anything.
It's true, I do not think of you as a friend, but...
Kinda hurts, you know. You didn't have to say it right to my face.
You misunderstand. I thought it was pretty straightforward. Fuck. I thought you were more perceptive than this. I've been flirting with you 4 days.
Yes, and... You like me?
Fuck. Gosh, this isn't good.
Tell me.
Uh,
It's true, then I want to hear you say it. Casper.
Magnus.
Then say it.
I am enjoy your company. I really enjoy it, okay? I enjoy it too much. Way too much. Why? Why me? Why do I have to feel like this? It's unfair, honestly. I have done nothing but follow the rules up until now. I have been a good reaper. And now my heart tells me to throw it all away.
Keep going.
Sunshine,
Yes? Is there something you want to say to me, Casper?
Obviously.
Then go ahead. Tell me how you feel about it. Look me in the eyes and tell me the truth.
I didn't expect to feel like this. Feel so strongly. You were supposed to be, you were supposed to just be another job. Are supposed to be just another job.
You don't think like that anymore?
His soul is one I must collect. There is no way out of it. It is my job as a Reaper. It's a task I must fulfill. But I find myself wanting to disobey, to break all the rules I have so carefully followed until this week.
So, why don't you?
If I do, they'll just send someone else. I am easily replaceable. I am one of thousands.
You're not replaceable to me.
But that's not what I'm trying to say exactly.
What is it you want to tell me then?
What I am trying to say is that I don't want to be friends. I don't want that at all. I found myself wanting to be selfish. Because I want more. More from you. More than friendship.
You want me. You want me so bad.
I want you more than I've wanted anything before. There is nothing in existence I want more, and it is infuriating.
Take what you want then. From the start, you've always told me to take what belongs to you.
I like you, Magnus. I don't know why, or how, or what to do about it, but I like you very much. It angers me how much I can't hate you. Dear gods above, this is the most embarrassing thing I have ever done. Do not perceive me. I should. But instead you've done this to me. Ruined me completely. Anyway. Cool. Now that that's all said and done, I am going to go. Time for a long, cold shower.
Wow, you really said all that then left. Come back! You don't need to be so shy.
I'm not being shy.
Sounds like something a shy person would say.
You'll find I'm actually quite forward. A shy person wouldn't be so straightforward about their desires.
So you desire me?
That should be obvious to you.
Well, you do need a cold shower now.
That is unrelated. I must wash my hair, that is all.
Glad I have that effect on you.
I can just imagine the smirk on your face. You are a wicked person, mortal.
By the way, since it's somewhat topical, do you ever cut your hair?
You don't like my hair?
No, I absolutely do. I was just curious, it's very long. It must have taken you a long time to grow.
I don't. There's no need for me to cut it anyway.
Really suits you. I thought about growing my hair out and getting what's called a jellyfish haircut.
Thanks. Your hairstyle also suits you.
You'll just keep growing it then?
No.
But you just said...
My hair does not grow like a mortal's. Mine has simply always been this way.
Someone attacked you with scissors and wouldn't grow back?
Do you plan to attack me with scissors?
Fun as it would be to see you with shorter hair, no. I wouldn't do that to you. That's just mean. And I quite like how you are now. Pretty long hair and an attitude. What more could a person ask for?
Lots of money, fame, immortality.
Alright, they sound good too. Except for immortality. I don't want to live forever. Fuck that. I could also settle without.
You know, I think I would take immortality. I'm willing to pay the consequences.
Nah, I want to be part of the cycles. Immortality sounds like it would get boring really fucking fast.
Probably.
I don't think I want to spend an eternity bored and sickly and... in a world that is so poorly designed for people like me. But yeah.
I have too much fun pissing off other people. I want to see how far I can push it. That's honestly my only reason. I will face whatever consequences comes up if it's boredom and whatever. But I'm gonna take my time with it.
Keep in mind I'm a follower of the god of death. Immortality is firmly against all of my moral beliefs.
Yeah. Yeah.
As long as I get my grumpy yet charming Reaper, that is.
I'm sure there is plenty of charming Reapers out there.
You forgot the grumpy part.
Oh, so sorry. My bad.
Wait a second. You were born with hair that long?
What?
I can't imagine a baby with hair like yours.
You misunderstand. I suppose I haven't ever really explained. I was not born. I was never a baby or a child. I was created solely for my purpose as a Grim Reaper. I have always looked the way I do now.
Oh. But what about before you were a Reaper?
There was not a before. Well, to be honest, I do not know what was before. It is classified even from me. All I know is that we were created somehow, then given our job. That is why I seem to live for my job. I literally do.
Could you have been human once? Maybe they wiped your memories.
I cannot guess. I suppose it's possible. I have a soul, so it came from somewhere. I am not totally artificially created, I think.
So what happens if you want to quit?
I would probably be forcefully terminated.
That doesn't sound healthy.
No, I would say death is not healthy. Anyway, speaking of hair and all that, I'm going to wash mine now.
Still need that cold shower, huh?
I'll talk to you later, sunshine. Thank you for answering my confession with, how about a haircut, by the way?
Whoops.
Tomorrow, Magnus. The last day of our bet. Good night.
Until tomorrow, Casper.
He shows up in your room on the morning of the 6th day and just starts doing the Harlem Shake.
Oh no! That brought back memories! Fuck! I was in high school when that shit went.
Yeah.
It should not be that loud. You are bad. You make me get loud, fucker.
What are you talking about? I don't do anything.
Really? Really now? Fuck you. You woke up early this morning feeling particularly well rested. No one came for your soul in the night, which means today is the final day of your bet. You almost can't contain your excitement. After all, you seem to have this in the bag. You decide not to go out anywhere today. Safer to stay at home and write out your win. Still early in the morning as you wait for the eventual message from your own personal Grim Reaper. Lucky you love him. You go on to tell Lucky how much you love him for 15 minutes. It's not enough, he deserves even more. You get Lucky some treats, hang out together, and overall just enjoy each other's company this morning. You love Lucky so much, words cannot even come close to describing how you feel. And in return, you feel immense love from Lucky as he purrs and sits on your lap. Aww, I love cats. Plant. What are you, plant? Though you don't speak Sprout, it seems to say thank you. Wait, you change room? Well, I'm gonna go for plants. You flip to the end of your favorite childhood book. Resting against the page is a quote that stuck with you. If there's one thing you retain from your journey, I hope it is this. Enjoy your life. Appreciate the small moments. Love with your entire heart. Not every moment has to be epic. A life filled with great deeds is also filled with great exhaustion. The smallest, the most average moments can contain extraordinary beauty if you pay attention. We spend so much time hoping for rest, for the moment that when we can relax. But true peace comes not at the end, but in the middle. It will take effort to experience these small joys and stop merely hoping for big ones. So, dear reader, this is my gift to you. Live every moment like it's your last, and don't forget how damn lucky you are that you will get more. What is that from? Is that an actual book, I wonder? Wonder.
It sounds like a more poetic version of Paranoid by Black Sabbath.
Have I ever told you, like, my genuine favorite quote?
I don't believe so. No.
Oh. It's by Jack Kerouac. It's, I don't know where I stumbled on this quote somewhere, but it's been my favorite since I was young. The only people for me are the mad ones. The ones who are mad to live, mad to talk, mad to be saved, desirous of everything at the same time. The ones who never yawn or say a commonplace saying, but burn, 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 like fabulous yellow Roman candles, exploding like spiders across the stars. In the middle, you see the blue center light pop, and everybody goes, aw. My favorite quote.
Nice. Have I ever expressed mine?
No.
It's Ege Filatrevis Virsehoch. It means a tree does not fall on the first strike.
Ooh.
You can apply it to a variety of situations and it always remains the same. You understand that the damage has already been done. You understand how things need to be rebuilt. It reminds us how we need to be strong in certain moments. Very multifaceted quote.
Yeah. I like mine because it genuinely encapsulates, like, the people who've always been kind of, I guess, my favorite people. I've always kind of liked the people who tend to be more intense, I guess, is the best way to put it. Which does lead to a lot of stress in my life, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't think I'd change it for anything. I like people that are interesting, who aren't normal, who live however they want. And try to live that to kind of the fullest, I guess. People who aren't afraid to be against the norm.
Wait, is that how we fit into this equation?
Yes.
God damn.
I mean, like, we don't tend to surround ourselves with people who we would consider, like, normal, living normal lives kind of thing. It tends to be people who are more like us, like, I guess, neurodivergent, polyamorous, various other things. But, like, our favorite family member is one of the few family members we've known who doesn't, like, mask and put up, like, a front constantly. Even though they might seem, like, very flaky due to that sometimes, or, like, all over the place, but we kind of love that about them.
Yeah.
Like, they're fully themselves, flaws and all. Most people try to hide those flaws so much that it's that they come across as fake. Like, we can usually tell when someone comes across like that. Like, you never quite know the person you're actually talking to, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, I guess it's genuinely been kind of just how we are, which I guess we can be kind of intense people ourselves. I mean,
but what if neurodivergent people are actually the norm and the autistic people are just neurodifficult? Like, y'all ever thought about that? Like, what if we're not the outliers, but it's the outliers that are the outliers? Like, the normies are the outliers. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? Like, it just turns out. It turns out
history is decided by the victors, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
always. Hail Satan.
I've always been kind of, I don't know. Yeah, that's just always been one of my favorite quotes, because I can't think of any others that stuck with me so much. Actually, there is another one that I really like. It's a Terry Pratchett quote.
What?
He's a famous author. This is actually a quote that's actually been used as, they call it I think they call it now the Vimes Index, or the Vimes Poo Index, after the character who said this quote. But the reason the rich were so rich, Vimes reasoned, was because they managed to spend less money. Take Boots, for example. He earned $38 a month plus allowances. A really good pair of leather boots costs $50, but an affordable pair of boots, which were sort of okay for a season or two and then leaked like hell when the cardboard gave out, cost about $10. Those were the kinds of boots Vimes always bought, and wore until the sins were so thin that he could tell where he was in Ankh-Morpork on a foggy night by the feel of the cobbles. But the thing was that good boots lasted for years and years. A man who could afford $50 had a pair of boots that'd still be keeping his feet dry in 10 years' time, when the poor man who could only afford cheap boots would have spent $100 on boots in the same time and would still have wet feet. That was Captain Samuel Vine's Boots theory of socioeconomic unfairness.
Mm-hmm. Man, that still rings true today.
Yeah, I mean, this is a book that was written, like, maybe the 90s? So it's a modern book. Terry Pratchett is very famous in, like, Europe and the UK, but for some reason he's never gained, like, as much popularity here in the US. But he is an absolute fucking phenomenal...
I mean, it just sounds like he's criticizing capitalism, so yeah, probably why it's not very popular.
His books are actually comedies, but they do tie in some, like, political, like, jabs, I guess would be the best way to put it, like, commentary. But they're primarily just comedic books, like, they're all fictional and everything. That's just one of the books of many. Like, he has over 40. He literally wrote until his death, but everything I hear about Terry Pratchett, it seems like he was an amazing person in life. Like, I've watched a documentary he did on, it was on, doctor-assisted suicide, for, like, people with, like, say, Alzheimer's, dementia and stuff, because he was diagnosed with dementia, and he was thinking of taking that, option, but he ended up deciding against it. But he did an entire, like, documentary, I think it's still on YouTube, of, like, it was literally just him going and talking with people who, in Belgium, I think it was, who were there to have, for that service, essentially. And exploring it and stuff, and it was a really good documentary and everything. And all of his books are amazing, like, he wrote, one of the recurring characters in his book was Death. And one of the ways you knew Death was speaking is he spoke in all caps. So everything by Death is in all caps. But he apparently had, because his books are especially popular with, like, they're, I guess, more adult-oriented, but they're also child-friendly, so kids can read it and still enjoy it. But it's not necessarily targeted to kids. But he apparently had, like, kids with terminal illnesses who would write him and basically say, I really hope that the death you write is how death actually is. Because I hope to meet him, essentially. And, like, that kind of broke my heart when I heard that. But his depiction of death is amazing. And I love his book so much.
Something has appeared to you, Luke.
Okay, I'll take a look. But I would highly recommend his books. He is an amazing writer. I'm still working through them all. Last one I think I left at was Small Gods, which was basically kind of a commentary on religion, to be honest. Because it's about, essentially, in the Discworld, God's powers is determined by their followers. By how many people worship them, essentially. And it's following this one god, I think they called him Om. I'm gonna use Om anyway. He is a very prominent god in this world. He has a huge following. But somehow he's lost all his powers. And his religion, the religion that follows him, became very hierarchical. It's like an Orthodox religion, if you can imagine that kind of hierarchy, kind of like the Catholic Church. And basically, essentially people stopped believing in him as a god and started believing more in the system in place. And so the god lost all his powers. So it's basically is a comment saying, in this world, there's always a cycle to gods because they get built so big and then people start believing more in the hierarchies than the god themselves, and so the god falls. And that's kind of the cycle of deities in this world. And it's really cool because it's basically around a prophet of Om. And he ends up becoming like a leader of the church once, because they end up reviving the religion of Om. But like, after he almost dies, basically. And the prophet was someone no one expected to be the prophet, because it was an acolyte who was, like, in his, like, 30s when most people advance to, like, higher up by the time they're in their 20s. But he just was very fucking dense, and so he never was able to advance at all. And so no one took him seriously, but then he ends up somehow being the prophet to the god. That's kind of funny. Hey, Road.
Hi.
Hi.
You want to look at the thing that Flippin' Dogman subjected me to?
Why did Dogman make me into a pony?
Oh, it's worse. Look at it actually.
No, I see you're licking my hoof.
Yep. That's what he did. That's what he did.
Why did he draw me as an MLP? Then fucking you licking my hoof.
You wanted the shit post.
I call that a hell of a shit post.
Anyway, love you.
Love you too. The irony, he came in on a conversation about Terry Pratchett.
I just got discombobulated. What the fuck?
Do you want to see what was sent to me?
I am terrified. I'm terrified. What is it?
It's me as a MLP Zona, apparently. And then someone's licking my hoof.
I'll be right back. Okay, I got it out of my system.
What?
Don't worry about it. I got it out of my system. I heard Road laughing. That was more than enough for me to know that it worked.
But did you see it?
Yes, that is why I dipped from the call for a brief moment.
Just got its grim.
Yep, very much. Yeah.
I know, right? And you're not the ones depicted.
I think what makes it even more mortifying is that we were fans of the show Friendship is Magic growing up, so we kind of understand that side of the internet. And so seeing that was like, oh, we're going back to this shit again. Okay, I see where we're going.
So was my girlfriend, and I'm kind of debating if I might want to show her just to mess up her day. Well, maybe not like mess up, but you know.
I mean, it's probably you probably want to think on that. It's a funny idea, but we definitely want to think on that.
Yeah, I know.
But it's a fun idea. Anyways.
I guess check the computer. That's so fucking cute. Oh, there is actually a paint thingy.
Oh, that's so cute. We have an ADHD pad. You should draw a pingus.
Oh god, this is hard doing this with a mic.
What is that? Oh, you
It's
did a
hard.
reverse A. You drew an A.
I have a hard time doing circles
middle,
with a mouse.
You were in the middle of drawing a star. Kirby is sad.
See, I've never really written with a mouse, so
Oh yeah, no, it's mortifying to control.
it is. I'm used to using a tablet.
This was years ago, but I remember this kid drew amazing stuff in Microsoft Paint using only a mouse. That kid no doubt has fucking carpal tunnel by now, but if he's still doing art, I congratulate him, because that's amazing. Wow. Wow.
Hi.
It still counted as you dodged it. You dodged, but you still lose. That's horrifying.
God damn it!
Okay, but why does this just look like a 16-bit version of like there's a specific game that I'm trying to remember, but I don't remember the name of it. It was a Flash game, I think.
I have no idea.
I don't know, because like they vaguely look like beans. It's so weird. Like, it's not Among Us, but that's like the next closest thing. It does kind of look like an Among Us character, but with eyes. Ah, so close. He's cheating, he's using aimbot.
I've never actually played Pong.
Yeah, it can get pretty intense. You gotta pay attention to where the bit bounces off. Because the closer to the edges it is, more of an angle it goes.
Nice work, Kate.
Oh, it's Wordle. I read that wrong. I saw an incorrect letter turns gay.
Alrighty.
Molto, are you there? I know you do not have work today, and that you have no plans. Do you ever have plans?
Wait! Mean.
Correction, do you ever have plans that you stick to? Anyway, respond to my message.
Nope.
Do you? Good. It seems I am correct once again.
I am gonna step out for a second. I have to go make coffee and some stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Sunday night. Hi, Mary. What are you doing? Oh, yeah? Is that right?
Scary text-to-speech noises.
Hey, Zelda! I'm waiting on Drake to get back. And I have a Cato in here. Mary. I'm not gonna meow again, huh? No, you just did a flop, drop, and roll.
Howdy, Magnus, yeah cutie.
How you doing, Zelda?
Always doing well when I see you guys.
Woof.
Hey.
I fetched food.
Ah, that's what I was wondering. Cato.
Okay. I has musaman curry.
Also, I was gifted subs in the past few days, so I have new emotes.
Oh yeah. Always nice to have new emotes.
Yeet.
Yeah, I got. I checked on the dryer and I had to put my load back in for another dry round. I think
it's still damp.
Yeah, I think we might need to still replace the heating element. It wasn't the part that was like broken, but I'm thinking it's going out. Like it might not be fully out yet, but I think it's going out, which is why everything takes up to 3 hours to dry.
Yeah, that I would definitely say so.
So let's look up.
I sneezed
Which
and
that's
now
gonna
my
be-
back hurts.
Ooh, I hate when that happens. Fucking sneezing, then throwing something out. Yeah, so the heating element will probably be about $62. So around 70 after like shipping.
Oh, my curry's still a little cold in the center. So I'll be right back.
Alright.
Ah, this sucks.
By the way, here's a reminder for Magnus and everyone in their system that they're all amazing, wonderful, lovely, adorable, and extremely cute.
Thanks, Zelda. Sorry, it took me a minute. I was looking at prices and shit. Cause that is, not gonna lie, that's not an expensive. But you know, really help it.
Can't forget to compliment everyone else because they deserve love and support too.
Of course. Can't forget to do that.
Okay, now we are back in business.
I will say seems to be taking 2 hours instead of 3 now, at the very least. So I've reduced the time it's taking to dry things by an hour.
Something.
Yeah. Probably the heating element's going out. Because I do remember, I did test the high limit, I tested the thermal fuse, and both were working okay.
Yeah.
So... Well, at least they had, what the fuck is the word for it? I forget what the technical word is.
Yeah, this curry would be a nightmare for people with a lot of like dietary allergies. It's got peanuts, it's got bell peppers.
I think it's called like continuity or something. I think it's continuity is the word for it. But yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Which basically means it's conducting electricity, and electricity is moving through it. Because you put, like, use a multimeter. Yeah.
Yeah, with the multimeter, you're testing for continuity.
Yeah, okay, so I remember the word.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you.
Alrighty, let's get back to it.
Thing.
I think I'm probably gonna end stream after, like, this day in the game.
Yeah, that's fine. Which is fortunate, because I have been thinking. About how to make us both winners.
You can't beat me!
Shut up for a second. I have been thinking. All night, in fact. I got no sleep at all. Thinking, studying, poring over books.
Many books in the underworld, Casper?
Plenty. We also have a fantastic public library.
Oh, I want to go here. I heard there was a good public library. I'm interested. Considering I'm gonna get a degree to be a librarian, so...
I know, that's what I was just thinking. I was like, yes, appeal to the librarian.
Honestly, I've awakened a passion in, I think, a lot of the system for, like, how important of a resource libraries are for any community. Because, especially if we're talking about, like, smaller cities and towns, the library tends to be, like, one of the central information places to go.
Yeah.
Like, whatever's fucking going on in town, you can probably figure it out at the library.
Yep.
They're the information center, and they, like, do a lot of most libraries do a lot of programs and stuff like that for, like, new mothers, for kids, for adults, for just all kinds of things. And they're a very good free resource most places have. And I've become very passionate about that recently.
I can tell. It's kind of cute.
Well, I mean, take into mind, I worked in library. The first time I ever worked in a library, I was 15. I had to stop because I got really sick at that point. My chronic illnesses flared up really bad because I needed my tonsils out, and we were trying to delay taking my tonsils out.
Yeah.
I had, like, constant sinus and throat infections at the time. But then my mom now works at a library, and I do too. So, like, I've always been in and around libraries my entire life. Like, growing up, I was literally on a first-name friend basis with all the librarians. Because I was in there so often getting books. Yeah, every single murder mystery party they held, because that was something my library did sometimes, I always was the one who won. If I showed up, I was almost guaranteed to win, because for some reason, I'm always really good at figuring out who the fuck did it. My brain's really good at taking apart information and figuring out, like, putting it together to figure out who's done it, kind of thing. I don't know.
I've never understood those games.
I've never, I don't know why I've had that really good kind of logic thing. Like, I can't really read mystery books because I usually know who did it over, sometimes from the very beginning to, like, halfway through the book. And it's very rare that I've been wrong. Like, if someone manages to genuinely fool me, they did a really fucking good job. But yeah, I like murder mystery parties, but it also helps I always won prizes. Like, I have a signed copy. No, I think I gave away my signed copy. Correction. I do still have the signed copy somewhere. But I also got another one that I gave away because I won it. Plus, I have a slab that I actually got to watch an author who has a black belt in, I think it was karate, basically chop in half with his hand.
Oh, wow.
And he, one of the librarians got him to sign half of it in marker and kept it. But because the prize was gonna be a signed copy of the book he wrote, which I already had a signed copy of, they gave me that too. So I have that somewhere at Mom's. I hope she hasn't thrown that away. But the author wrote, the book is called Ashfall. I need to read the rest of the series. I've only read the first one so far.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the author's native to Indiana. Like Indy or something. But it's based in Indiana. The story is because the main character's from Indiana and lives in Indiana when the disaster happens. Apparently, we're one of the places, if the Yellowstone supervolcano ever goes off, apparently Indiana is like the edge of what would be survivable in the US.
Yep.
And that's kind of where it's based on, is the main character is, basically, the Yellowstone supervolcano goes off, and the main character is living in Indiana, which is called Ashfall, because the thing that we would get here the most would be the ash, the cloud of ash falling, which would be heavy enough to even collapse houses and destroy cars, because it's rock ash. And, so he's basically traveling, trying to get to, essentially what's supposed to be, like, the safe zone, and, like, fighting, because the character in the book is also, like a black belt in martial arts. I can't remember which martial art. And so it's basically about him sometimes literally having to fight people, as he is essentially escaping to try to go to the disaster areas. Because obviously in the story, there's some people who are doing criminal things. Everyone's in a disaster.
It's not a crime. Everyone's in a disaster. There's no such thing as crime. Just survive.
You shouldn't be killing and trying to eat other people, though.
Probably, but who's going to stop me? The cops. All this is for a joke, for legal reasons.
Yes.
Joke.
But yeah, so it's literally, so it's a really good story, honestly. Highly recommend it. If it's as good as I remember, because I did read it at like 15.
It turns out it's just a cringe fest.
I remember it being pretty good. I kind of want to read Rotten Run, now that I think of it. I read that when I was younger, and I wonder if it still holds up today. Because there's several books I read when I was younger that do not hold up today. You know how you read something when you're younger, and it seems really good, then you read it when you get older, and you're like, oh, this was actually shit.
No, because I was bullied.
Fair.
Ta-da! Thank you, teachers who made it impossible for me to want to read a novel.
Have you ever played a game when you were younger, you liked it a lot, then played it when you're older and you realize it's absolute garbage?
Not yet. Thankfully.
I'm trying to think of a different media, because I know it happens across several media. You get my point. You know what I mean, though, right?
I get the idea.
Something you enjoyed when you were younger turned out to be very bad. Or I guess movies would be another one, or TV series.
I was just thinking, yep, I can think of a couple of children's movies that did the same thing.
HP.
Yep.
The movies were actually decent, though. Like, the actors actually did a good job. The author's just a piece of shit.
Yeah.
That somehow doesn't fit with what I was expecting.
You're getting off track.
I already got off track several times.
As I said yesterday, your soul is incomplete because you keep giving parts of it away. Something that is usually not possible for a mortal. That answered some of my questions. Why your soul seemed to feel so strange, how you managed to take my soul sickness away. But it didn't answer enough. I have so many more questions. I found the answer.
Huh? Lay it on me, Casper.
Magnus, you embody life just as I embody death. My research led me to a rare trait that shows maybe only every 1,000 or so years in a mortal. You have the touch of life on your soul. You are life, so to speak. That is why I have not been able to take your soul. That is how you avoid death without a thought. That is why you can heal as you do. You're special. You've always been special.
So I'm immortal now.
I don't know. It's possible. It would explain a lot. But that's also beside the point. After I found this out, I kept thinking about our bet and my role in your demise. But if it could be different.
Not dying would be preferable.
Oh, yes, well, that much is obvious. Your abilities have merit, and your soul is not that of an ordinary mortal. So maybe it could work. I admit maybe it would actually be helpful. and that I may enjoy your company. Maybe doing it together would be quite nice, actually.
You want to do what together exactly?
Have patience. I'm getting to it.
Me? Patience? You're the one who's impatient here.
You'll find I can be impatient when it suits me.
Which is pretty much never. I bet I could teach you a thing or two about patience.
I doubt there's much for you to teach me on any matter.
You're funny, Grimmy.
Resorting to that ugly nickname I see.
I'm sure there's plenty I could teach you. We'll do patience first, for obvious reasons. And then we can revisit your typing issues. You haven't capitalized anything you've typed since the first day we met. Are you still embarrassed?
One such as me never gets embarrassed.
Aww.
You know what? I take back what I was saying above. Maybe it won't work. Forget workarounds, I will just come take your soul.
Your typing is making me laugh.
You just said I don't capitalize anything. So I am just showing you I can.
Yeah, I get it. You know where the caps button on your keyboard is. Just not how to use it correctly.
I can do it correctly. I have just chosen not to.
Nope, that's even weirder coming from you.
Then I shall continue it.
You're so stubborn.
Thank you.
But winding back here a little, what's this workaround?
Are you quite attached to your place in the mortal realm?
Talk about a loaded question. I think I fall in the middle.
And I can work with that. So if I were to ask you to be a little more indifferent, do you think that would be possible?
You're being mighty suspicious at the moment.
To
No,
be frank
you're
with you,
No, you're Casper.
I think taking your soul is a waste.
A waste? What do you mean? Won't you get in trouble for not taking it? Does this have anything to do with the fact you're madly in love with me?
What are you talking about, mortal?
Said it yesterday, right? You like me. You want to hate me, but you can't. So you've been sitting there all night thinking of how to save me. No.
I am perhaps a little swayed by that.
You're so embarrassed you went back to typing like that, huh?
Ugh. Do you want to hear about the loophole or not?
I'd love to.
It would allow you to keep what remains of your soul.
And that loophole involves me winning our bet?
Well, I said before, it was like us both winning, but it's more like we both lose. You can keep your soul and I'll keep mine.
Damn, I was really hoping to get your soul. I had so many plans.
That is a terrifying thought.
So, what's the loophole?
You remember when you allowed me into your head?
Not something that is easily forgotten, Grim.
I think it would work out in a similar manner. I'll merge my conscious with yours again. It would be a similar process, but a different outcome.
I'll just stop you for a second. What exactly are you planning to do? I don't mind going along with it, but I'd like to know what I'm agreeing with first.
It seems I was getting ahead of myself. Sunshine.
It's a Reaper.
I'm not little.
Big Reaper.
That's so much worse.
Fun is messing with you is, big boy. Could you explain what's going on?
Well, you seem to be quite adventurous, or at least quite daring. And definitely rather stupid.
Wow, I'm going to ignore that last part.
It is true. But the point I'm trying to make is that you want to keep your soul, right?
I do. Yes.
And I'd like to keep mine.
Shame.
You have managed to somehow take or lessen the effects of the soul sickness.
Just me being talented.
You are impressive in many ways. I wouldn't say I believe in miracles exactly, but I'd say this comes pretty close. So maybe we could help each other out.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
You could become like me.
Like you? In what way? Bad at typing.
No, Sunshine. I make you like me. A kind of Reaper.
Fuck yes. Fine, I'll hydrate, bitch.
You don't want any details?
Who needs details? I'm sure you'll fill me in later.
You are very irresponsible.
Fuck that. Sorry, I was checking my stream schedule because I forgot which days I'm streaming this week.
Heck.
Sometimes I stream on Monday, sometimes not. I can't remember if I scheduled myself this Monday. It seems so. Are you actually being serious right now? You would want me to be like you? You want to work together?
I think that skill of yours might be useful. It would be useful, definitely. And it would allow you to keep your soul balanced more easily. Your abilities would be a risk.
Plus you just want my company, don't you?
That much is obvious. Why else would I be spending my time talking with you?
For my soul, Casper? That is how this whole thing started, remember?
Yes, but I could have done all this with much less talking. Somehow, without meaning to, I've come to crave your company. Happy now. I want to. always have you around. But perhaps that's just a one-sided wish. To want to be by your side. I do.
I forgot to say my part.
Yes, you did.
I got caught up. Good. Because I think I'm in love with you.
Really?
Yeah. You'd have me, I'd go with you.
Sunshine, I'd have you forever. Honestly, I feel like I fell into a trap with you. How could I ever not have fallen in love?
I'm not likable, huh?
Likeable? I'm unsure. More like unhateable.
I'll take it. Then how do you plan to do it? I assume it's not as easy as snapping your fingers and boom, you're a Reaper.
If only it could be that simple. But no, like I mentioned, we formed a connection again.
And then what? I don't understand how we get from point A to B.
Then stop talking and let me explain. Once again, proving I am the more patient of the two. Perhaps we can find some kind of online course for you to take. Sit you down in front of a wall.
You're plenty patient, thank you very much.
Sometimes.
All the time.
Sometimes. Anyway, we formed the connection. But the one difference is we do it not touching.
So we do this in person.
That we do. As long as you follow my instructions, it should be fine. You can do as you're told. Right, Magnus?
I'll be a good person for you. Only because it's you.
Then we're an easy thing. I'll be over momentarily.
You're coming right now?
Unless you're having second thoughts.
No, hurry up!
Again, the lack of patience.
Wait. Lucky can come, right?
Of course, I know you're a package deal. See you soon,
I don't like thinking about it. Makes me sad. Because I know my cat must pass away eventually.
Excuse me.
She's big sad. The
Just
sun
a moment
shines
of sad.
beautifully through your window. You feel the rays of it on your face and can't help but feel that today is a good day to be alive. It doesn't take him long. You hear a knock at the door and swing it open quickly. There you see the prettiest, sweetest, stupidest, dumbest man you've ever met. You open the door so quickly for me, Sunshine. Oi! I mean, it does fit you, but... Still. I also noticed you chose European G with the tits out.
The pepperonis. Wait, you just noticed?
No, I noticed from the get-go. I just now put it together that you chose a date with death stream to use your fucking sexy model.
That's funny.
And I realized, wait, that was probably fully intentional, huh?
Yeah. Are you ready, though?
Not yet. First, I want to hear you say how much you like me to my face.
Why does that matter?
It just does.
I like you, Magnus. I like you so much that like is not a sufficient word. My heart beats so loudly I feel it could explode. Because you're standing in front of me. So close that I can reach out and touch you. For what it's worth, I think you've taken my soul after all.
Sometimes you're oddly poetic.
I try.
Ready to be stuck with me?
I want to be stuck with you, Magnus. And yes, I am very ready.
I am totally not blushing right now.
Good. Simply look into my eyes and take my hand. For you, yes. I'll do the rest. I will tie our souls together. Bind them almost, if that makes it easier for you to understand.
Like you're claiming a bit of my soul.
In a way. I am claiming a part of you, and you are claiming a part of me. We will be linked for all of eternity.
I'm putting a collar on you! It would suit you.
Well, woof. Shall we? I love how he used my line.
I was about to say!
You feel so soft, even through my gloves.
Flirting at a time like this, huh?
When I'm around you, it seems I can't contain myself. Look into my eyes, sunshine. Just like that. I'm glad it was you, by the way. I don't know if I ever told you. You are perfect to me.
I'm glad too. I'm glad it was you who was assigned to me.
Who cares about the bet? When I'm by your side, I feel like I won anyway.
Me too.
Then let's begin, my little reaper.
Oh, that was fucking cute.
That was so cute. Oh, there's multiple
D4
endings.
duo. Yeah. So, apparently, I didn't just finish the night. Apparently, I finished the game.
Yeah, you didn't realize that.
I wasn't sure if it was going to continue longer or not. But I guess on the bright side, they're making a part DLC for this. That's going to be a continuation.
Yeah, when I read about that, I was like, okay, so I know where this is gonna end.
Yeah. And I should be getting that DLC as soon as it comes out, literally.
Nice.
Because I'll have the key for it. Yeah. Because I'm a Kickstart packer. I also have a game called Touch Starve that's supposed to come out, I think, this year? New items added to gallery. When Itch Touch Starve supposed to be released? Cause, that's another... Oh, fuck you.
Blep.
No, they have the official trailer. So that might not be fully releasing until like 2025 by the looks of it. Because I think it's still in the early like stages of, well, not early stages, like it's decently far, just, you know. But yeah. I know I'm supposed to be getting some of the physical items I got for backing it sometime this year.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be getting like a keychain with one of the characters on it. Oh, it even tells you about this. I already have funded it. But yeah, so this is done.
Nice.
Now to decide on who I'm rating out to. What? This person seems to have only recently started streaming, so I'm gonna surprise them with a raid. Alrighty. Get all that done. Raid message out. Oh yeah, I might as well. As dope as the music is. There we go. So I am rating out to the curious one, who is seems to be supposed to be an eldritch entity anyway. Do they have their pronouns listed? He, him, or they, them? Yep. So we will be reading out to them. So, of course, show them some love, be polite, you know, all that fun stuff. And with that said, I will be headed off. See y'all next time. Have a good night.